guys, it's Macey
and Ashlee,
and today we're going to be ranking every episode of The Bad Batch Season 3, as well as talking about the finale. Sorry. Me and Ashlee have just been laughing nonstop.
We're so giggly for no reason.
I think the finale made our brains fried.
I think we're losing it.
We are actually losing it.
It's fine.
Okay, so, like I was saying, we're going to be talking about the finale as well.
Mm-hmm.
And just like the show in general, since it's over. Unfortunately.
Why am I laughing? That's not even funny. That's sad.
We're actually losing.
You're wearing your hoodie.
Oh yeah. I'm wearing my Bad Batch hoodie. And Ashlee has her bandana.
You got it, queen! Yay!
My brain is not working. Anyway, and we also have Lula. We kind of like have been forgetting her the past few episodes.
Oops.
She's just chilling.
We got her this time though.
So, I swear I'm missing something before I move on.
I think that's it.
Oh, for the finale, we're gonna start ranking. I mean, sharing our rankings, and then whenever we get to the finale in our ranking, that's when we'll have a yap session and just go off about it. So
we won't be able to shut our yappers.
It's kind of sad how, I don't know, like, I want to talk about Bad Batch every week.
You know what? Like, it's gone now. Like, we won't be able, well, obviously we'll talk about it. Just, like, there won't be any new episodes. It's done. It's over.
It's over.
It's over.
It's game over.
It's Jover.
It's pub over. Okay. Okay, should we start? Okay.
You want to go first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I kind of want to tell him, but, like, me and Ashlee were talking about this. Sorry. I just lost my train of thought.
You got it.
Like, we don't necessarily, like, dislike any of these episodes. Like, they're all really good. Like, there's not one that I would... There's not one that I would ever skip.
No, yeah. Like, I like all of these.
Yeah.
So, there's none that I really, like, dislike.
The ones at the bottom are just ones that just don't, I don't know, like, some are just better than it.
Mm-hmm.
So, like this bottom one, I'll get to it in a sec. But, okay, number 15, I have episode 8, which is Bad Territory. And if you don't remember, that's the one where Hunter and Wrecker go with Fennec Shan to get information or get a bounty hunter or something. I don't know.
Information.
And then Crosshair and Omega helps Crosshair with his hand on Pavu. That's what I was trying to say, but I was having a spaz attack. And I really like this episode. I just especially like Omega and Crosshair's POV.
Mm-hmm.
But Hunter and Wreckers is just kind of was snoozing a little bit.
Kind of was a little mid. Okay. For my number 15, I put Path Unknown for episode 2, which is the one...
Wait, you said episode 2?
Yes.
Oh.
It's the one where they, like, go to that one planet and they, like, meet the clone cadets. I don't know what they're doing. What are they doing?
Who?
Hunter and Wrecker, bro.
Oh, I think they got intel, like, something happened on that planet. And they go and they think Omega died because, like, everything was blown up or something.
Oh, yeah, for gore. Oh, no. I'm not saying that.
Sorry.
It's just kind of, like, really boring. Did I already say that?
No.
Okay.
Well, I mean, technically, yeah.
Oh.
I don't know. I think the only good part of okay, that sounds mean. The only, like, really good part of this episode is the end when they kind of just have their talk and stuff, but, like, everything else is just kind of... Also, can't believe that one guy was just, like, willing to betray them, like, automatically.
Just like, oh, okay.
One kid was like, yeah, I know. Well, and his brother, too. Like,
turned fast. Jeez.
I don't even remember their names.
Oops.
Oopsies.
Oopsies.
Oopsies. I'm just kidding. I was trying to do the crosshair pose. Okay, no, I'm gonna talk about that later. Can I go next?
Yeah.
Okay, next for 14, I have episode 2, Paths Unknown, which I just talked about.
For my number 14, I have Bad Territory, episode 8. So,
I don't know, those two are just...
The, like, Crosshair and Omega part of Bad Territory was, like, the saving grace to put it above What's it called? Pass unknown.
Wait, you kind of have a good point.
Or I do have good points. You're so right.
But the only thing is they had less screen time than Hunter and Wrecker.
Yeah, but...
You're kind of right, actually. I'm going to keep my ranking, though.
Okay.
Sorry. Just changes my mind.
I'm just glad to know that I'm right, so...
Oh, okay. Okay, 13. I have episode 12. Is it The Juggernaut or just Juggernaut?
Juggernaut.
Which if you don't remember, it's the one where Hunter, Crosshair, Wrecker go with V to get Rampart so they can get information on Tantus, and then Omega is with Hemlock on Tantus. And honestly, sorry.
I was literally just saying yar. I don't think you don't worry about interrupting me.
Honestly, this episode is just like okay. I mean, no, it's good. But I think one of the things I liked from it most was just the action on like Hunter, Wrecker, and Crosshair's side. I forgot
to breathe for a second. Like
I was like, why is she not?
I realized I was holding my breath.
Why are you not agreeing with me?
I don't know.
A lot of people said they didn't really like this episode, and it kind of made me sad.
I liked this episode.
Yeah, I just liked the action.
Mm-hmm.
It was banger. Also, Hunter just absolutely bulldozing literally everyone.
That was so fun.
Like, okay, reckless driving.
Reckless driving. A tank. Okay, what number are we
on? We're on 13.
Oh.
What? What?
I'm gonna get so cooked for this one.
Just spit it out. Ashlee.
Okay. Number 13 is Identity Crisis number 10. Here's the thing. I do not dislike this episode. Like, I like this episode. It's just so Emery heavy. You know what I mean?
Is that a bad thing?
Like, no. Okay, I'm not Emery's biggest supporter.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, I like her. There just wasn't enough time to really love her. You know what I mean?
No.
And there never will be. Sure.
What the heck?
Emery stands
You were actually unhinged.
No, there was just no, I really liked this episode. It was really good. Please don't blame me in the comments.
I mean, you said you liked it, but I can see where you're coming from.
Good.
But mine's just a lot higher.
Okay.
Good. Okay, calm down.
Good.
Okay.
I'm not crazy.
Next, at 12, I have episode 14, Flash Strike, which, if I keep saying, if you don't remember,
as a summary,
that's the one right before the finale where Omega basically finds the Zilla Beast and makes a whole plan, kinda, and then the rest of them are just with Rampart, just on Tantus, just kind of fooling around, and then Rampart gets caught by the Empire.
What a loser.
Oh, and Echo finds Emery while he's looking for something. So sorry, that's the best summary I can give.
Sorry.
Anyway,
my number 12.
What?
I don't know. I need to stop. Okay, this is really annoying, actually. It's annoying. I know we can laugh on this podcast, but it's annoying me that I can't even get through a freaking sentence. I'm trying to talk. I'm trying to yap. My number 12 is Flash Strike, number 14. It just, wasn't bad. It was just, leading up to a lot of stuff. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Right before the bombshell.
Lots of build up, so I don't know. I really liked it, but
it was silly.
I mostly liked Omega and Hemlock's kind of side.
Mm-hmm.
Not really like the others. Anyway,
Yar. I need to stop saying yar. Can someone limit me?
Okay. Next at 11, I have episode 6, Infiltration, which, golly gee willikers, bro. I'm just kidding. Oh,
that was so loud into the mic. I'm so sorry. It just caught me so off guard. I didn't have time to pull away.
Okay. This is the episode where they meet up with Rex, Echo, and like all the other clones. And also CX2 gets orders to neutralize the one clone that they captured, but then he also gets orders to get Omega. Mm-hmm. And it kind of just is like... This episode's a lot slower. Like, it's just like a lot of talking, I feel like. And also, Gregor cooks food.
Slicking?
I like it, but not as much as the others.
So. Yeah. That's pretty valid. It was like kind of... Whenever there's like 2 episodes, there's always like a slower one. Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry. Okay, my number 11.
Oh, say, can you see? What sounded like?
The door's over there.
Okay, anyway.
Okay.
Hello?
My number 11 is episode 1, Confined. Okay.
What?
Hear me out.
What?
Hear me out. I absolutely love this episode. Okay? I love this episode. Can you see?
Shambles.
This episode is amazing. But it is just missing a few things for me, okay? Namely, it doesn't have Omega with the Bad Batch, so there's that.
Is Crosshair not a member of the Bad Batch to you?
Okay. He's not exactly with her either. He's still in his freaking cell. Kate.
No, here's the thing.
I'm
just like shocked. That's it. I'm not like getting mad at you.
It's good. It's just like there's others that are better.
Is there though? Because there's some that I would definitely not put over this one.
Well, too bad it's my ranking and not yours.
I wasn't. Why do you always take everything as a personal attack? Like I was just saying.
I just like being silly.
Okay. Absolutely just annihilate someone. I just like being silly.
Sorry, I'm in a silly, goofy mood.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I thought I needed to burp. I was waiting for you to fill the silence.
How am I supposed to fill the silence? This.
Anyway. On that shocking note. Just kidding. Just wait till you see
Why
how
do
high
I
mine
always
is.
trigger everyone with mine?
Just wait till you see where that is on my ranking.
I bet it's like top 5.
It's my number 1. No, it's not. I'm just kidding.
It better not be.
Okay. Number 10. I have episode 9. How do you say that?
Episode 9.
Is it like the Harbinger?
Should I Google it?
Harbinger?
Let me Google
Harbinger?
it.
Everyone's screaming at us right now. I already know. They're like, you stupid.
You're so stupid.
We get canceled a lot. I feel like we do. We've never explicitly gotten canceled, but I feel like people...
How do you know? Maybe they're canceling us on Twitter.
Maybe.
Oh,
yeah, definitely.
Why are you Bluetooth connected? What are you Bluetooth connected to?
I'm going to say... Okay, while you're looking up how to pronounce that... What is it? What is it? Okay, you're taking 50 freaking years. No awkward silence. Okay.
Play.
I don't want to edit this later.
She just said it. Can you shut your mouth?
Okay, do it.
Harbinger.
That was not that hard. I'm just struggling.
Harbinger.
Okay, if you don't remember, that's the one with Ventress. That's all I have to say for you to remember what that is. And
that low?
I know. I kind of feel weird putting it that low, but I feel like it was good, but I would put some higher than it. It was really good, but there's... like, I like some more than it. I don't know. It just felt kind of like... Okay, my main complaint is just why is the fight scene so sped up and weird? Like, what's going on?
I feel like I need to, like, slow it down to, like, 0.5 speed.
Yeah. No, because... Sorry.
Well, like, what is going on? Like...
I saw a Star Wars edit the other day. Not the other day. Like, today. And... sorry. And it was, for the Bad Batch. And that one scene popped up, and for a minute I was like, why did they speed this up? Like, that was so unnecessary. And then I realized that's the normal freaking speed. It's like, why is it so weird? Why?
It's annoying, actually, because it could have been so cool if they just, like, sped it down a little. Like, what the frick?
And, like, the other fight sequences in the show are normal.
What happened? Was it, like, an error and they didn't want to admit that they made an error?
I don't know. But some people didn't notice it, so I don't know if it's just, like...
Okay.
I don't know, like, it's
like, there could be fast fights, you know what I mean? Like, there
Yeah.
has been fast fights. But that was, like, weird.
It was weird.
Like, they're moving way faster than humanly possible.
I don't know. Anyway, that was my main complaint, but everything else is fire.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna, like, get super into this right now because we'll talk about it later, but I just want to say I'm really glad that they chose not to have her go, like, the force-sensitive training route on the show.
I love that they mentioned it in, like, an offhand way. Like, yeah, like, maybe you do, but, like, that's not her character.
Yeah, I liked it. Okay.
What number are we on?
We are on 9. I mean, I said the episode. No, we're on 10.
Number 10, I have episode 12, Juggernaut. I personally really enjoyed this episode. You know why? Because it was fun. It was funny. Like, I enjoyed that a lot. So people were like, it's boring. I got to see big explosions.
No,
and
literally, it was dope.
Hunter run over people with a tank.
It was
I had
dope.
a heck of a time. I got to see Rampart got thrown around like a rag doll. I had so much fun with this episode. Like, they're constantly roasting him. They're just, like, blowing things up. And then just, like, running people over. It's so fun.
You're like, violence. That's
Pretty
what I like.
much.
Yeah, I mean, it's Star Wars show. Like, what else would you be expecting?
It was just fun. Like, I don't know.
We're on 9 now, right?
Yes.
Okay, for number 9, there's, like, not that many episodes. Sorry, I just realized that. Number 9, I have episode 4, A Different Approach. Which, I'm gonna be cooked for this, actually. But if you don't remember, this is the one where Omega and Crosshair, after escaping Tantus, get on this, like, cold planet, and she gambles and gets money for them to leave. But then they have, like, this big shootout with a bunch of Imperials, and then it ends with them reuniting with Wrecker and Hunter. And I ranked this one based on the whole episode, not just the reunion, because if it was based on the reunion, then I literally would have put it, like, number 2. But just, like, as a whole episode, it was funny, and it was, like, good, and there was a lot of character development. You know what I realized? I think 9 and onward are just episodes that I, like, had such a hard time ranking because I love them so much. So I really like this one. I honestly love it, but it's, like, compared to the others, you know.
Valid. Sorry. Okay, number 9?
Yeah.
Number 9 for me is episode 4, A Different Approach.
I was expecting you to get mad at me.
No, this is the one where I said I'm being, like, unbiased. Because, like, truly, if it was for the reunion, oh my gosh, it'd be so much higher. Are you kidding? Mm-hmm. I'd waited a year for that. But, like, the episode just... it's good. Like, really good, obviously. But some are just better.
Yeah, compared to the others, like, you know.
But it gave me a reunion, and I honestly can't believe I got that.
And the score was so good. I love the score. I cannot wait for the rest of the score to be released.
Oh, yeah.
Because the scores in the finale...
I need the one at the credits.
Bro, they're cooking. Like, they're straight up cooking. Like, I bet they're like...
cooking!
Their room was on fire. Like, in literal flames because of how hard they were going with these. Anyway. Okay. At number 8, I have episode 13, Into the Breach, which I need a refresher. Okay, this is the one where they basically force Rampart to disguise as an Imperial, and Omega drafts, like, an escape plan, because she found, like, the weird entrance in her room. And that's basically it.
You mean her tearing down the wall?
Yeah. Just, like, absolutely destroying her room. Like, vandalism. I really like this episode, actually, but I don't know what to say for these because I don't have any complaints. Like, I like them.
Right? This is so hard because, like, none of them are, like, bad.
I guess we could just say what we like about. I don't know. I really like that part where Omega is, like, forming a plan and she, like, uses the Jenga.
Jenga.
The little, like, blocks they have. And she, like, forms a plan through them. And she just, like, she acts so grown up. And she acts like she learns so many different things from her brothers.
She's such a big girl.
She's such a big girl. And I really loved it. It was really cool to see.
Yeah.
Also, Rampart was funny.
Mm-hmm.
So. Yeah.
Yeah. What are we on?
We're on 8.
My number 8 is episode 6, Infiltration. which is the one where, like...
That one's so hard to explain.
It's when the batch, like, meet up with Rex at that one place, and Gregor cooks.
Basically, you just gave the same description. I love how Gregor being a cook is somehow just, like, a main point in that.
It made my day, frankly.
Yeah, it's fitting. I bet he, like, puts a whole entire container of sriracha sauce. Okay.
It's fitting.
Wait, that one's kind of high.
I liked it.
Calm down. Okay. Number 7, I have episode 10, Identity Crisis. Because I really like it. Now, here's the thing. I see where you're coming from. Like, that was definitely something I thought about when I was drinking. But I honestly just thought it was, like, peak cinema. Like, I just really liked it. It's really dark. And I liked seeing Emery's character development, so...
Okay, a lot of these, like, if I were basing it on, like, how peak cinema it was, like, a lot of them would be higher. But this is, like, my own opinion.
No, yeah, that's fine. But I also... Sometimes my opinion factors into peak cinema stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I would rewatch this episode, like, right now. Yeah. Put it on. Bet. I'm just kidding.
7?
Yes. Oh my gosh, listen. I'm just kidding. Okay.
I have episode 13, Into the Breach.
Okay.
You just explained it, so I don't really... Honestly, I love this episode.
It's really good.
It's really good.
Really good.
I love them, like, executing their, like, entire plan and, like, blah, blah, blah. And then Echo being absolutely, like, so slayful.
Slay King.
Wait,
is this also the episode where they have to attach the ship in time? Or...
Yes.
Oh. The whole, like, last few moments of this episode were so intense and so good.
Also, just their trust in Echo is amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
All right. Okay. At number 6, I have episode 7, Extraction, which is the second part, like, from Infiltration. It's basically when CX2 is trying to get Omega, and...
What a loser, honestly.
Yeah, no, for... and he has, like, the fight with Crosshair in the river.
Where he almost freaking drowns.
Yeah, and then also Wolf is in it, and him and Rex have that, like, thing at the end. It's basically... I like this episode a lot.
Same.
It's fire. Especially the fight with Crosshair and TX2.
Oh,
Peak cinema, methinks. Also, guys, there's, like, some loud talking and yelling going on right now, and I think... Hopefully it's not too distracting, is what I'm trying to say.
I'm sorry. I really...
This episode, we're struggling. There's been a lot of malfunctions.
I look like I'm crying. I'm not. My makeup is just getting in my eye.
So many malfunctions. Anyways, back to what we were talking about. The fight is sick. Peak cinema. Oh my gosh. So loud.
We're just gonna have to keep going.
I'm sorry. We don't have, like, a fancy soundproof room. Like,
obviously.
our family is just, like, geeking out in the freaking living room right now, but oh well.
It's fine.
Luckily, we have good mics.
Yeah.
Like, it removes a lot of the sound. Like, it's definitely louder than it
If we didn't have good
sounds.
mics, we'd be cooked.
Yeah. We'd be cooked, bro. Okay.
I have been saying that way too much.
Same.
Stop.
Anyway.
What are we on?
I just heard 6.
Oh.
So. I don't know what.
Okay, my number 6 is...
Is what?
Episode 9. How do you say it again?
The Harbinger?
Yeah.
Okay.
I really love this episode. I had such a fun time with this episode. It was perfect in my opinion.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I just don't feel the same
Just
way.
seeing Ventures, like, back and alive was amazing. And then just, like, her training Omega, and, like, honestly, as bad as the fight scene, like, Speed was, I still enjoyed it. It was pretty, like, it was still pretty freaking sick. And it was just so good.
It was peak.
Mm-hmm.
Well, a little bit. No, I thought it was interesting how, like, everyone thought Ventress was gonna have such a larger role in this show, and she's only there for one episode. She dipped and...
Shut up. She's like, yeah, you guys are, like, probably gonna run into trouble soon, and then left.
Such a queen.
She wasn't wrong.
Which, honestly, I like it. I'm glad she wasn't, like, super heavily involved.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Okay, now we're in our top 5.
This is, like, my favorites.
Same. Like my Roman empires.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. For oh my gosh, for number 5, I have episode 5, The Return, which is the one where they're on Pabu. It's like after the reunion. Basically, just revolves around Omega wanting Hunter and Crosshair to make amends and just like make up, and they end up going to that old outpost to retrieve. What was it? They were hoping to like find coordinates or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then
it's just Tansis.
Yeah. Basically just Crosshair and Hunter just fighting the entire episode. But it's a peak episode.
It's a peak episode.
Like, genuinely, I wanted to put this way higher, but I couldn't because I just love the others so much. Ugh. I love this episode. And I kind of got mad whenever people called it a filler.
It's not a filler.
It was very necessary.
It was peak.
I'm
Try
sorry.
again.
Hunter and Crosshair's whole argument plus their talk afterwards, peak cinema. Peak
I
writing.
could not have asked for more.
Literally. Like,
amazing.
No. So good.
Okay, what are we on? Number 5.
Also, the whole, like, the symbolism in this episode is insane.
The bird.
The freaking... Is it a vulture or a bird? Well, okay, whatever.
I'm
just gonna... Please, let's not go back to that. And then, there's something else. I don't remember. Just, like, the animation
Helmets.
in general. Oh, yeah. That's really sad. Crosshair's freaking PTSD. Okay.
Sleep it through.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. My number 5 is episode 7, Extraction.
Oh, what am I saying? That was like right there.
I love this episode.
This episode's peak.
Oh, I would rewatch it right now.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay,
keep
stop
it.
podcast.
Okay, at number 4, I have episode 1, Confined. I told you it was gonna be high.
Ooh. Now I kind of feel bad putting it so low. What number did I put it at?
I think you literally...
11.
No, because here's the thing. Like, I understand why it might be low for some others. I don't know. Like, I'm just obsessed with this episode.
No, like,
it's like Roman Empire.
I get why it's your Roman Empire, though. Like, it is peak cinema. It's just, like, not as good as the others.
Yeah. No, I get that. It's just... Oh. Wait, we didn't even, like, say what this episode was about when we talked about it. But, I mean...
Episode 1.
Yeah, you get the idea. I just love everything about it. I love the score. Amazing. I love how they, like...
Parallels, like, repetition.
Yes, the use of repetition in this episode was gorgeous.
I'm a sucker for use of repetition.
And it's really sad seeing her, like, grow up. I'm sorry, but, like...
Only gets worse.
Alright, what's your number 4?
Number 4... Okay, number 4 for me is episode 3, Shadows of Tantus. I love this episode.
This episode is... Oh, by the way, this episode is the one where Omega and Crosshair escape.
Tantus.
Like,
the first time I'm sorry. This episode is amazing.
This episode is peak.
The Emperor showing up. And then, like... Oh my gosh, like, whole plan to escape was amazing, considering freaking taking the Emperor shuttle, Queen.
No, literally, calm down.
She's like, okay, we'll take it then. Come on.
That's actually insane.
As if, like, they couldn't track that. Like,
yeah.
No. It was amazing. I loved this episode.
Everything about this. No, for a while, this was my number 1 favorite until something else took its place. So. But this episode is so freaking good.
Ugh. So good.
Ugh. Scrumptious.
Scrumptious. I want to eat it. You never say that?
No.
Like, do you ever see, like, a piece of artwork you really like? I'm like, I want to eat it.
No, because it's paper. What do you mean?
Is that just, like, an artist thing?
Is that just an artist
I didn't want to say that because I knew you were going to be like that.
That's like me saying, is that just an editing thing?
Yeah, you do say that.
No, I don't.
No, that's, like, not, like, oh, because I'm an artist. That's, like, a genuine question. Everyone doesn't...
We're artists. No, I was trying to make a TikTok meme.
I know what you were referencing,
Dang, bro. I was just trying to make a joke and you got pissed. Okay, well, that backfired. Sorry for trying to lighten the mood. Guess I'm just the bad guy.
Okay, Billie Eilish, calm down.
Okay. Are we moving on?
Yes.
Okay, for number 3, I have episode 3, Shadows of Tantus, so.
Okay, for my number 3 is episode 5, The Return. By the way, the ranking of, like, this and the one above it is so funny to me. But, like, I'll explain it when I get to that point. The Return. Which one's that again? Oh, it's... Okay. We literally talked about it. I'm sorry. I'm a little slow. And I'm rambling. I need to shut up.
Wait, I just zoned out. What just happened?
I know. I had to carry the silence.
One with Hunter and Crosshair.
Yeah, I'm... Top 3. I love that episode.
Banger of an episode,
Oh,
honestly.
my gosh.
Though, it's slept on, honestly. I'm just going to come out and say it. Like,
So good.
some of y'all are sleeping on it.
Wake up!
It's time to wake up. Okay. Are we moving on?
Yes.
Okay, number 2. I have episode 11, Point of No Return, which is the one where basically all that crap goes down on Pabu, where the Empire just infiltrates it.
Oh my god, gets taken again.
Yeah. And then Crosshair misses.
Oopsies.
Oh, this episode! So good! Like, genuinely. Wait, is this yours too?
Yeah.
Okay, because I was just saying we can just talk about it.
No, that's what I thought was so funny when I was ranking it. I wrote Point of No Return, and then the one after is The Return.
Oh, wait, that's funny.
I was laughing. Oh, that's so silly. Wait, is this here?
This episode is a freaking banger, bro.
Oh
I'm
my
not
gosh.
even kidding.
So much goes down in this episode. I thought we were so cooked when I saw this. I was like, it's pop over.
It's pop over, bro. Okay, I just want to say, Hunter peaked in this episode.
Mm-hmm.
Like, his whole entire thing, like, with the ship, I was like, okay, King, eat it up. Like, he, for real, just ate the entire time.
Sorry, I have to write something down before I forget.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep yapping then. So, just, like, because I think the main complaint, at least I have, and I'm sure other people have, is that I feel like they didn't really use a lot, like, they didn't show a lot of Hunter this season, and kind of most of season 2. And he's such a cool character, especially with his enhancement with tracking and stuff. And he got his time to shine in this episode. He really just ate it up. Like, I keep saying that, but it's so true. This is weird. Is this what it'd be like to have my own podcast? Because
Yeah, probably.
there's, like, no one to...
I'm done. I'm sorry.
It was weird. It was just, anyway. So, yeah, it was good to see that.
So much happened. I'm like... It's like another episode.
Yeah, this episode gets kind of fuzzy in my mind. I'm gonna be for real. I'm gonna be so for real.
Be so for real. Okay, we're ready to talk about number 1?
Yes, ma'am.
Number 1 is episode 15. The cavalry has arrived.
This is simply just the best thing I've ever seen in my life. I'm not even kidding.
I love this episode.
This episode will always be my Roman Empire. And I'm sorry, I'm going to say it. It's some of the best Star Wars content ever made.
Oh, absolutely.
In the history of Star Wars.
This episode was like literally peak cinema.
Yeah. And everything I wanted and more.
Sorry, I'm like, I have a list of pointers that I'm going to go through later. I'm trying to like think of stuff. That's why I wrote down the pointers, because I'm forgetting everything. And I just watched it today.
We're literally, can we just like not go in any specific order for like our thoughts on this? Because genuinely, I feel like this should be as messy as possible. Because how
just like the
am I supposed to
episode.
post my thoughts? What do I even start with? Like, how do I even start?
How do I begin?
The dog squeaker toy in the
that is
background
bad.
is atrocious. That is an atrocity. I know you guys can hear it. I don't know why I keep saying I hope you can.
I'm sorry. I can't control it.
We're like such amateurs. We're like,
Not
yeah, we're
anymore.
actually down in an old basement right now, and
we did that last time, and I literally was about to say what I said last time.
Oh yeah,
We're being held for ransom.
We are though. No, I'm just kidding.
Nice
I'm
just kidding.
People in the comments are like, wear red if you need help in the next episode. In the next episode.
I'll wear it again. I mean,
stop. That's not good.
sorry.
Anyway,
We're not in danger.
you need to stop. Anyway, I just want to start with the first thing that's like that just popped in my head. Like, this is such random. Okay, anyway, Hemlock dying.
Peak cinema.
Peak cinema. I'm so glad he got shot like 8+ times. I think it was like 6 or something.
He deserved that so much, and Hunter and Crosshair deserved to do that so much.
But the main thing I wanted to share is that, like, I was telling Ashley this, but I was so glad that he died, because he is a monster and he's a terrible person and he's honestly terrifying. But I just, like, it made me kind of a little sad because I was like, I really wish we got to see more of him because we only saw him for, like, a little bit in season 2 and a little bit in season 3.
Right?
Just like, oh, you're such a good character.
He was such a peak villain, but he needed to be, like, taken out.
Yeah. I think, like, literally, he's been my favorite, like, the most interesting, most fascinating character since Thrawn, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I
They're
was
kinda the
invested. And it's so sad.
Oh.
I'm not sad about him dying. I'm just like, wish we got more of him.
either.
Sorry, I think people misunderstand me a lot when I say that. I'm like, oh, I'm crying. I'm really sad he died. No.
Come back.
In fact, I wish he died more in a brutal way. It's really bad. No. Well, yeah, but no. Sorry.
Yes, queen.
The rain in that scene, though. Oh, the animators peaked
I'm
with
a
that
sucker
one.
for rain fights.
Same. Freaking Minecraft story mode. I had to bring it up, or I had to
That's
bring
what
it
I was
up.
thinking of.
I had to bring it up. Sorry, that was wild. That was weird. I don't care. I would say it again. It was peak cinema. Everything about that scene was peak cinema. I would literally have that tattooed in my brain forever if I could.
It's spinning.
It's just on loop. Always. Oh, so good. You need to talk.
I don't have anything. Well, I do have things to say. I'm just trying to think of them.
The hug in that scene? Like, come on.
I'm waiting.
Okay, let's just look at your points then. And if something comes to me, then I'll just...
Sorry, I'm like...
Well, wait, let's actually just hurry and talk about the ending and the epilogue while we're at it, and then we can get to that.
Alrighty.
Like, we'll go over the whole episode, but right now, let's just talk about the ending and the epilogue because I can't even get words out.
Okay, so the whole ending...
Oh!
Sorry. Okay, let's just talk about the freaking Omega and Crosshair hug. I have been waiting for that the whole season. And that was so good.
Oh, and I love how he doesn't, like, return the hug over it until she, like, brings both of them in. And then you can... I love it so much. I'm sorry.
Okay, and then they go back to Pabu, obviously. And then blah, 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 blah. Anyway, so... I finally got the amount of 100 Omega content I've been waiting for since season 1. I've been waiting years for this. Okay. I'm trying not to ramble. Omega resting her head on Hunter. I'm trying to remain, like...
Normal?
Yeah, a sane person.
Why can't you just be normal? Just kidding.
Darn it.
That was a joke, by the way. Please. Like, don't take that out of context.
No.
They're, like, abusive sister. Anyway.
Oh my gosh. What was I saying?
Just them being happy on Pabu. That's...
Like, them finally just, like, having peace.
They deserved a happy ending. Let's be real. Like, they deserved all the happiness. They've been through so much.
The only happy ending of, like, any animated Star Wars... And they deserved it the most. Like, you can fight with me on that. But, like, they've been through so much... They deserve the happy ending.
And if at least, like, some clones deserved happiness, then they did for sure. Like, let's be real. Clones, like, rarely get happy endings. They
did. Like, oh, I'm so happy.
And Omega deserved to have a normal
childhood.
Happy life. She did not need to be on the run for the rest of her life.
Or a specimen?
Yeah.
Like, so bad.
And they didn't need to lose anyone else. Like, that's just terrible.
Okay, at this point I was, like, crying because it was, like, over. But, like, that's beside the point. But I got so excited. I would literally, like, had to, like, contain, like, a freaking squeal inside me. This is so cringe. Why? I need to stop. Gosh. I need to remain, like, a normal person.
It's accept your differences because they make you whole. I don't even think that's how it goes.
No. I have been ranting and saying how much I love Hunter and Omega since season 1 came out, and I finally got it.
I think it was really beautiful how they did that, because mainly season 2, season 3, they focused on, like, other relationships, but they had a whole full circle moment. Like, because think, beginning of season 1, Hunter and Mega had like the strongest like pull to each other, I think, and it all ends with like season 3 ending with like them again, but her saying like kind of goodbye because she's leaving. But like she's like, that is beautiful. That is peak cinema. Okay, we say that so much
because I don't know any way to describe it.
And also, why do I keep talking away from the mic?
I don't know. Okay, we do need to talk about the epilogue before I explode.
Oh, the epilogue is my. I was gonna say my
say
Roman
it?
Empire,
No.
but I say that way too much. Everything's been Roman Empire.
After I finished, I was like, did I just dream that?
Yeah, it's surreal. It's surreal.
It is something that like I feel like would never happen in the actual show, but it did. We got to see like future Omega and Hunter.
It felt like something I would see from anything else, like not Bad Batch. Like, it just felt insane.
I got to hear Hunter say, "You're our kid, Omega, and you always will be." I'm exploding.
No, my favorite part is the part where she's like, I'm ready, and he's like, I know, but I'm not. And that's such a dad thing to say. And I love it so much because it shows the dynamic, how like he just wants to keep her safe and he wants to protect her, but he also trusts her and he's really proud of her. And it's so wholesome.
The hug.
So much.
She's as tall as him.
Isn't she like tall? Well, he was slouching a little bit.
Old man.
Because he's he's a boomer. I love the dad bod, the freaking bathrobe, bro. Like,
his little ponytail in the back really got me. I was like,
I want to see what Crossing Record looks like.
What is with clones getting older and just like growing beards?
I mean, just lazy. You don't want to shave it. I bet. Do you think Crosshair has hair?
Oh, I don't know. I really wish we got to see future Wrecker Crosshair.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Oh no, I don't care.
I feel like Wrecker probably wouldn't, for some reason. Crosshair? Maybe he'd have like one of those ugly old man mustaches.
Don't even.
Someone Photoshop that.
Even put that into my headspace.
Oh my gosh.
That is horrendous.
I'm sorry.
Can we never say that again?
No, anyway, the epilogue, when it first started, and I saw someone like walking, I was like, what is going on? And I saw her and I was like, no way. Like in my brain, I was like, no way they're doing this.
Gonky. Also, text goggles.
Yes. Oh my gosh. That was insane. Okay. Also, love how they did like the
salute.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. And also, I'm sorry. I'm just remembering things. Me and she talked about this, but was she just not planning on saying goodbye? Like, I'm so confused.
Was she just gonna leave?
She's just gonna sneak out and leave? She's like,
bye. Like,
and
why would you do that to them?
And she kind of acts like when she sees Hunter, then she kind of just like,
did she know he was gonna be there?
I have a theory that I think she talked about leaving, and then she just figured it'd be easier to just like leave, but like still so messed up. That's messed up.
Did she even say goodbye to freaking Wrecker or Crosshair?
That's the thing.
Just Hunter? Like, I love that for them, but like, Queen. What the frick?
Anyway, I just thought that was weird, but whatever. It was beautiful, and it was amazing, and it was everything I wanted in life and more, and it will yeah. I just want to cry. Like, happiness and sadness.
That's pretty much how I felt.
Yeah.
In the finale. Like, I was crying, and I was like, but I didn't cry tears of sadness. That's like, I did. We didn't lose anyone. Like, that is crazy to me.
Do you ever, like, there's a certain type of cry, and I don't know how to explain it, but it's the one that I did with Bad Batch, and it's where you're, like, kind of crying, but you're, like, smiling. Like, it's kind of like it's not, like, it's, like, a happy / like, oh, I'm crying, like, kind of smile. Like, you know, I don't know how to explain it, but you're kind of, like, that's how I feel. Like, where I'm just, like, crying and, like, happy, but I'm also just, like,
I cried of relief, fam.
So that no one was dying, I was like, oh.
I was, like, 90% sure that Hunter was gonna die in this finale. And he didn't. And I got, like, a Hunter and Omega moment twice. And I was like, oh my gosh.
I just love seeing them happy. Oh my gosh.
For real.
Also, Crosshair's hand just getting chopped off. I'm so incredibly sorry. I was not expecting that. I'm sorry, but I was not expecting that. No, when it happened,
Whoa!
I was like, okay then. Alrighty then. just want to hurry and move this over fast. So some people have been saying that the cringy, goofy pose that he does in the poster was foreshadowing all along for him losing his hand. Which, yes, I can see that, but please do anything else.
You could have posed like he always puts his hand like behind his back.
Yeah.
Why
like,
can't he have done that?
Freaking back.
Instead
like,
of
have one
like,
arm out and then,
what is this?
oopsies, I lost my hand. Like, no, sir. And it's his face expression.
It's his
too.
face expression.
Like, he's like, get out of here.
Anyway. I am done. Did I
care.
ever mention that I got a Bad Batch poster?
No, you didn't. I don't think
I've been meaning to say on the podcast for a while, but I literally bought the season 3 Bad Batch poster, and it's coming in like a few days.
Yeah, she gets like goofy crosshair pose.
The season 3 one is my favorite, but it was a bonus to get that freaking goofy crosshair on my wall.
Okay, so anything else before we move on to your points?
Do you have anything else? We can say more, like when I'm random up.
I have so much. I just want to just go off on just like I love the found family in this show.
It's peak.
It is beautiful. It is freaking amazing. And especially, they did it really good in this episode, too. Just, like, Omega taking after all of her brothers, and they finally get, like, a happily freaking ever
leave.
And, Zilla Beast, I don't know what's going on. Like, where
Bro
is
is roaming.
We're just roaming again?
Okay.
What is happening?
Are they gonna deal with that, or?
Also, love how Tarkin just, like, immediately was just like,
Aww.
Death Star.
Okay,
Death
send
Star.
all money to me.
There's a few more things. I just don't remember what they were. There's so much. Like, I can't even... By the end of this episode, if there's something that we missed, then you can comment and we'll just reply. Because we're bound to miss something because it's genuinely chaos. Oh, the part where Crosshair is, like, talking about sacrificing himself because he thought he deserved it or whatever. I was like, oh my gosh.
I'm sick. That's why I think the hug with Omega meant so much more. Is that Omega's like, I do need you to.
No, the part where he was like, Omega needs you to, and I was like, she needs you too.
She needs you too.
Like, don't
Go back.
Crosshair. Anyway, so I thought that was really sad, but also really good. Everything about this episode is just so good.
So good. No flaws.
I'm sorry, but it's up there with Siege of Mandalore arc, and just like,
oh, absolutely.
Like, it's genuinely just up there. Like, I don't know what to say. It's like, peak.
We're there.
Yeah, the finale's right here, and then I mean, okay, they're tied.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oops. Oopsies.
Oopsies. Okay, you can share your points, and I'm sure I'll remember something.
Okay.
And I'll share it. Sorry, I'm like spazzing.
Oh.
So is the freaking dog toy out there, apparently.
Okay, these are just like random things. Okay, so number 1, I just put Hemlock losing it and the voice changes. I think I elaborate more later, but it's just the fact that he works so hard to keep his emotion like under wraps in his voice, and you can slowly see it like creep through the more he loses it. It's my Roman Empire.
Oh, that's another reason why the whole bridge scene is just so good, like the ring scene, because he just gets so unhinged and it's actually crazy.
I don't have any like other way to show my excitement. I'm just
sometimes you just
I want to shake.
Sorry, I just have to say one more thing.
You can stop saying sorry.
Okay, I kind of the dog toy is going insane.
I'm gonna shoot the window.
Let's maybe not do that. Okay. So we're just like never gonna know like that much about Project Necromancer, I guess. Like, it'll just forever be like a
forever mystery.
And I was telling Ashley, like, I think it's like another reason why this episode was so interesting is how like he was willing to have Tantus and like completely blown up as long as he like Omega was the only important thing, and that just shows how important she was. Like, it was literally just came down to him just taking her so they could just like escape.
That is wild.
That is crazy. Because there was so much that had gone on in Tantus, but, like, at the end of the day, it was just... It's so creepy and terrifying and also just crazy. Like, I don't know. I just had to share that.
No, for real. Like, oh.
And I was telling Ashley, like, how I feel like the destruction of Tantus, in a way, is kind of like those, like, deep, like... government conspiracies where like something happens and like no one ever really knows what happened. And I feel like it's kind of like that, where like maybe some people will hear about it, but like no one will ever know. Just
no one knows anything about it. Like the only one who knew anything about it was Hemlock and like Nala Say, and they're both dead. Yeah. So it's all gone.
Boom. That was actually insane.
Ow!
That was actually insane.
Okay, number 2, I have Omega stepping up and saying she was trained for this.
So good. Peak.
Just like her brothers. Okay. And then number 3, her reprogramming the robot just like Tech.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I literally thought about the episode in like season 1, I think.
Oh, that's crazy.
I was having flashbacks. Just another thing she learned she learned things from all of her brothers. Wow, this is really sad. Okay, number 4 is just the baby sling in all caps. Baron's like, it's the baby sling that he, like, is it he or she?
Is the baby?
Yeah.
The baby's a he, okay. I think.
That's what I guessed.
I swear that they said he at one part.
The baby sling that he just like sleeps in like this whole episode, you know?
Oh, okay, sorry.
I thought that was so adorable.
I was so confused.
And also that they just have it in the wall. Like, go grab the baby sling and just like, okay.
Oh, that's funny.
And then what? Number 5, we have Baron having a plushie of himself, because I'm sure it's just like his species, but that made me laugh because it literally looks exactly like it.
Also, can we talk about freaking baby just like laughing when the one
like death and destruction. Bro is not a Jedi. That man is a Sith.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh my gosh. Oh, and then number 6, I said, what is Project Necromancer? I guess we'll never know.
It's like, I like how that happens where we're just gonna, I don't even know how to have words to explain it.
I think it's cool.
I think it's really cool how just we'll never know. But like, at the same time, like, I want to know. Can't wait to see the theories.
Right? I'm like, tell me.
Well, isn't it kind of involved into what happens with like Palpatine and
I'm sure
the sequels about the whole cloning thing? But I don't think it's necessarily the same thing. Anyway.
And then we have number 7, Baron going to sleep at Chaos.
Yeah, that's crazy. Bro is insane.
He loves death and destruction. He's like,
Chopper
finally.
would be proud.
Chopper would love Baron.
Yeah, for real.
Number 8.
The one baby that Chopper wouldn't kill.
That is so wild. Oh no. Baron starts laughing at like one of his explosions. He's like, okay, I'll keep you. I won't throw you off the ship.
That's actually insane. Chopper's a menace.
I love him.
The silence was insane.
Sorry, this is so goofy. I don't know if literally anyone remembers this, but this has always stuck with me from when I first watched it.
Oh, I hope it's the same thing I'm thinking of.
It's number 8. Find out where that is coming from in the most monotone voice. It's when like Baron starts crying. And that guy like I'm trying to find out where that is coming from.
Okay, I forgot about that until you brought it up.
That stuck with me. I was like,
okay, you know, I want to actually share something because
bro is done with his job.
Find out where that is coming.
Find out where that is coming from.
Something that gets me, I don't know how many other people noticed this, but it got me the first time I watched it, is the part where it's literally the Zillibeast just like screaming, and all of a sudden it cuts to like Echo and Emery, so like it goes like it just like cuts off the screaming. It's so
By
funny.
the way, I was watching it in class and I was worried it was like seeping through my headphones, so the Zillibeast was
Syllabus.
I sped through that error. Zillibeast was like screaming in my ears, and I was like, hopefully none of my classmates can hear this. And it was like a silent classroom too.
Okay, that actually happened today.
It is like my worst fear.
I mean, it's as long as you're people, like I was with people that I like know and I'm comfortable with, so it was fine. But like I was watching Harry Potter because I was doing a like, design project, and my AirPods are just genuinely terrible. Let's be real. And so I had an AirPod in, and it was like the one part in Prisoner of Azkaban. Someone was like screaming or something. I don't really remember, and I didn't think it was going through my headphones, but I went like this. Oh, you guys can't see. Some of you can. I angled my head to the side so I could look at the screen because it was tilted, and apparently that like kind of nudged my AirPod out a bit, and my friends were just like, what is that? And I was like, what do you mean? They're like, the screaming. I was like, oh.
They're like, that. You're like, that's me internally.
I'm like, yeah, that was me actually. I just let
Sorry.
it out. But anyway, that's what it reminded me of.
Oh no.
I don't know where that is. What are you guys talking about? I don't hear anything. It just gaslights them.
What are you guys hearing?
But yeah, I don't hear anything.
What is that? It's so bad. Okay, number 9. Hemlock repeatedly rubbing his mother freaking arm. What is up with that?
Bro is anxious.
It's also like he only has. I don't know if it's like a prosthetic or like if it's a glove. Like he only has it on that one hand. I'm like, what? My guess is that he probably like tested on himself because he's a sadistic weirdo, and then like messed himself up. So it's just like constantly fidgeting with his own freaking hand.
I think it's just a glove because like if he had a prosthetic, then it wouldn't be fidget.
Find them.
You know what I was trying to say.
Okay. Sometimes with quotes. Okay. Number 10, because that's exactly what I'd do.
Oh,
so cute.
I love that so much.
Mother and daughter.
Mama Echo coming through.
They're both so chaotic. He's
I
like,
love them.
absolutely, I would unleash the horrible beast.
Fives would be proud.
Absolutely. Okay, number 11, Crosshair seeing the soldiers and his hand immediately twitches. It's like when he's looking through the binoculars, and that's right
yeah.
my heart. Ugh. I can't take this anymore, please.
Please.
But really hope they didn't hear that through the door. Okay. Number 12, Crosshair offering to go by himself, knowing he'd probably die because he thinks he deserves it. You already addressed that earlier. But like, wild.
That was just no.
I was like screaming at the screen. I was like,
No, wait, hurry. Okay, not hurry. While I'm thinking about it, can we talk about this? The whole tech thing in CX2. How thankfully we did not embarrass ourselves by saying that. But me and Ash were talking about this, and some of you guys I realized are just now going to mourning because you were in denial. You kept thinking that tech was still alive, and I'm not saying that in like a judging way, but I feel like I keep saying me and Ash talked about this, but we were kind of saying how I feel like our feelings got like invalidated sometimes because a lot of people were in denial, which understandable. But when he first died in season 2, I remember like a few weeks later, like I just had accepted that point, like he's actually dead, and so obviously depressed as crap. And I feel like whenever I would comment something like that, people were like, "No, he's alive. Like we didn't see his body." And I'm like, I don't think he is though. And then like I feel like in that sense they're just like people kept telling me like, oh, well don't be sad yet. I'm like, no, I'm actually depressed. Like,
no, that's the problem is that whenever I bring up like Tech is dead, they're like, no, he's not. And then now you guys are just finally realizing like, oh, and then you're getting sad when all of us are out of mourning because it's been a year.
Well, like yeah, and me and Ash were saying like we're still sad, like because grief never goes away.
No,
but we're not like
in
the same state that we were like 2
I'm
years
not
ago.
crying at the that's a lie. I was gonna say I don't cry at the image of him falling.
Yeah, definitely not. Who
That's a
does
lie. I still do, but I don't cry whenever I see a picture of Tech. So that's an improvement.
Yeah, it's progress.
I don't cry at the slight mention of Tech anymore.
So here's the thing. I don't want to like for all of you who are just going through some stuff right now, like I don't want to judge you, but I'm more so just kind of upset at some of the people that
we even get like mad when you said like, no, he's not. Like,
no, yeah, and I remember being like, okay, like I'm actually even more sad now. Like, please stop.
Awesome.
Because what the heck was that? Anyway, yeah, I don't know. So, I mean, I obviously miss him, but I'm glad he stayed dead because I feel like it was better that way. I'm sorry. Yeah, like he made a really good sacrifice, and
so now they're all alive and happy.
Yeah,
like all of them will be dead. I'm sorry.
I also hate the people. Okay, not hate the people. I hate when people said stuff like, well, technically he didn't even like really make that big of a sacrifice because they still got Amogus still got captured and they still got hurt, blah blah blah. And that is messed up.
They're alive.
They're alive. Like because I will argue this today. Like, when he fell, he was up way higher than they were because when he detached from the car went down a slope, so it was near the mountain. So not only would crashing into the mountain, but they were also at a lower elevation, which broke their fall. And if Tech hadn't made that sacrifice, they would have all died.
And they're also, like, in a cart, so it's, like, many things can break their fall. Tech just, like, refalled. He was dead, guys. Like, I don't get, like, they're like, he could have survived. No, he couldn't. I don't even know where that theory came from. Like, nobody. Okay? He fell from, like, a high
I think that's just the denial setting in, because I've done that so many times with fictional characters. Like, when Tony Stark freaking died, I was like, well, maybe. No, there's no maybe.
At his funeral?
No. Before that.
Oh, okay. I was like,
no, guys. No, even still after, I remember being like, well, maybe they could, like, bring him back. Like, remember the whole AI theory? Or the, alternate timeline thing. I remember so many different things. It was like, to make him stay alive. And then it just came to a point where I was like, he's dead. Unfortunately.
He's gone.
So, I don't know. But I just had to get that out there. I'm not coming at you guys. I don't want it to sound like that. But I'm coming at the people who were rude to me. That's what I'm trying. Which probably weren't even listening to this. But I still had to get that out there.
I had to get it off my chest.
Yeah. Thanks for listening to me rant. And for all of you going in mourning right now, my thoughts and prayers go out to you. Sorry for your loss. Wait.
Sorry for your loss. That sounds so insensitive, but like, I'm genuine.
It's my loss too. So I can't.
Sorry for our loss.
That's the like main anthem for Star Wars fans. Let's be real. Sorry for our loss.
Sorry for our loss.
Okay. Anyway, you can continue. Sorry.
You're good, Lance.
Sorry. Oopsie.
Number 13, I have Culver's 99 died with Tech. Sad face.
Nope.
No,
I am sick.
Stop that. Well, I had a lot of thoughts about this.
Oh, the voice acting in that part was really good too. Okay, how many of these do you have?
86. Some of them are really rapid fire.
Okay, let's hope so. Because I'm getting kind of tired. Emotionally drained, bro.
Okay, number 14, Cross are thinking that Omega doesn't need him. Boo. We already talked about that. And then number 15, don't even think about Plan 99 Tech. Why did I put Tech? Me reading my own writing? I mean, Crosshair, was I thinking of Tech at the moment?
Sure.
Wild.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Bro knew exactly what he was planning. Ugh. Okay. Wrecker and Hunter immediately knowing that the Zilla Beast was Omega's plan.
That was awesome. I loved that. It's giving... What's that another episode where that happened? Where they're like, who was it? And they're like, Omega. It was in season 2.
I don't know.
Oh, I think it was...
She's so chaotic.
It was in that one episode. Why is it so fuzzy? It's the one where she finds... my brain. Anyway, it's this one episode where, like, they're away from her and they, like, hear something and they're like, yeah, it was Mike or something like that. Like, it's just like, no.
I can't remember.
But yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, any crazy plan. It's probably Omega's. And then my brother Wrecker hates heights too, and he's the bravest soldier I know. Aww.
That's what I'm saying. All the, like, family references in here is so good.
That tall ladder, though, my hands would get so tired.
Oh, for real?
I was looking up, I'm like...
No, because here's the thing. I'm afraid of heights, but that was, like, a life or death situation. I feel like I would do my best to go up. But then I was looking at it, I'm like, that is so high. What if you just, like, slipped? Like, I'm not even
Oops.
kidding.
Like, you're dead,
I'm
bro.
not even kidding.
Okay, is Zillow just roaming free now? Let's see. Hemlock's laboratory, the specimens. Wish we got to see more. Bro was looking so emo when he headed up there. Be so for real.
Oh my gosh. Now there's a piano playing.
Oh my gosh.
There's a full-on, like, rampage circus in our house right now.
Okay, my blood was ice. I so thought Tech was coming back.
For a moment, like, some of those troopers, the one specifically, looked just like him, and I was like,
we're so cooked. We're gonna have to delete that episode.
Just gaslight everyone.
The one with 2 blades is such a cool idea. Like that. Oh, I was like, cool character design.
Peak.
Sees a room completely destroyed in chaos. Omega definitely came through here.
Please.
It made me chuckle. Hunter finally using his senses and dodging the bullet. I was so happy.
Thank
I was
you.
like, finally.
Why does he never...
You actually used your enhancement.
Yeah, Why does he never get to use it? And I feel like the main reason because it's like so OP. Like I feel like sometimes they're like, wait, if he had this, then this would have happened. And then, anyway,
Crosshair being able to shoot the pilot, I'm so proud. You actually got a shot.
Let's go.
Oof.
Woof.
Oof.
Why is this a common thing that happens every time?
So bad. Crosshair losing his hand. The cut afterwards, like the cut to another scene, not the little cut. The little just like boom. I was like,
no, and then you can like see his like thing at the end of the episode. That means like 2 freaking people have lost their hands in the show.
What is the deal?
Are you the one that sent me that meme? And it was like the Echo and Crosshair and like need a hand, and then they just start laughing.
Omega's like, please stop.
Oh, that'd be so funny. I feel like Omega would just think that's funny too. I love Omega's character because I feel like so many things, like she would
absolutely make dad jokes. Are you kidding?
Yeah. I feel like she would just absolutely laugh at every single one.
No, yeah, for real. Okay, the score at the intro, it being all gray, kill me.
Oh, that scared me.
I looked over at Macey, I was like, I was so scared. I was like, yep, someone's definitely dying.
No, okay, like the intro, it reminded me of the intro to the first episode with like the recap where it's like last one of that batch and I had this like whole long recap.
Sigh. Havoc 5. Just like, that caught me so off guard. I was like, because like unlike Rebels, they never use those designations. They always call them their name.
Well, yeah. And it was a nice bonus.
They actually have one because like in Rebels, they're constantly referring to each other. Havoc is an interesting one.
Because of Havoc Marauder?
Oh!
I was like, what is so interesting about that?
I'm stupid.
Okay, I think the main reason is because where Rebels takes place, it's like more, like they have to be more careful about like saying name stuff. But then Bad Batch, I feel like they're not used to that. Like because normally you just say their names.
So true.
It's like new, so I don't know. Maybe that's why they don't use it as much. Why can I not speak?
It caught me off guard. I was like,
I know. I was like, oh, what?
Oh. Let's
Come
see.
again?
The group hug between the kids. Baron smiling while Omega is petting his head.
That was really sweet.
I loved it. Whiplash. Hunter being tortured.
I was
my heart. His screams. I'm done. I literally think I started crying. I was like, he's gonna die. And I was like, so dumb.
That was crazy, bro.
Ugh. Last time we met, you had just lost a member of your squad. Perhaps history will repeat itself. Shut up.
Hemlock was kind of cooking with that one. Like, okay, calm down.
Perhaps history will repeat itself.
Calm down. Sir, I know you ate, but you ate in the wrong way. Like,
stop cooking.
Okay, the way he talks is just like, it's like Thrawn, where you're just like eating it up. Like, especially the part where he's telling Emery to look for Omega, and he's like, consider your fate tied with hers. And like, it's just like certain things in literature that just, in the English language, when you just combine certain things, it just eats.
Peak me things.
I just like ruined my whole point because I just said eats. I could have said anything else. Okay.
Yeah, so Crosshair had been tested on. No wonder he has trauma, bro.
Wait, I thought we all knew that.
No, yeah. There's just a little left of suspicion in my mind.
Oh.
Next one is Nalaste has such an annoying voice. Please shut up.
Oh, every time she talks, I'm like, let's bump up speed. Let's speak faster.
To get to the medical room.
It's
Hurry
like,
up!
It's like that freaking sloths in Zootopia, bro. Like, you're waiting for them to finish talking.
Speed it up, ma'am. Oh my gosh, she's so annoying. Okay, one theme in this episode is clones' absolute loyalty. They will always be loyal to their brothers.
I love it so freaking much.
It's amazing.
I cried so many times. Well, just... This was not only a good, like, love letter and goodbye to Bad Batch, it was for clones in general.
Because I don't think we're going to be getting more clone content. Like, I literally think that was over.
Yeah.
Which, I'm sad.
Because, like, Clone Wars Season 7 had kind of a goodbye for clones, but it was more, like, really depressing. Like, you see all their freaking helmets and Bring the Dead place. Excuse me. In Bad Batch, it's actually just, like, I think it really just plays homage. Like, oh, it's so good. Because... Here's the thing, like that Clone Wars season was Again, not me freaking talking so fast. I'm messing it. Okay.
It's okay. Take a breather. We're not going anywhere.
I think season 7 was good about showing how clones were treated, like, throughout the war. Like, it kind of just shows that, like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Whereas Bad Batch, it really just showed, like, how they even got more screwed over because they were treated like
they were replaced.
Garbage. Absolute garbage. But they finally, at least some of them were happy at the end, so.
A few.
Rip. Oh. Anyway.
Okay. Your place is with them. Yeah. In all caps.
Huh?
Nala say.
Oh, I was like, yeah, Miss Girl, what do you think? As if Omega would go anywhere else. Like,
you're so right. I'm not calling you queen. Oh my god. Okay. I should probably give context for, like, the dialogue that I put. I'll put more like, in the future. But, like...
Wait, sorry, I just want to share something before you move on. While we're talking about Nala say, I want to say that I really liked the theme about how it's kind of like a full circle. I feel like I've said this so many times.
Full circle moment.
With clones and stuff. How, oh my gosh, it's so loud. How Nala was talking with Rampart. Rampart is such a goofy name. Every time I say it, I'm like Rampart. Like, well, so his first name is like Edmund or something like that. Like Esmond or something like Edmund.
That's such an old man name.
Ew. Anyway,
y'all were simping on this man.
And how he says that he's gonna take all the information to the Empire, and she's like, no, like cloning was only ever Kaminoan, and it just kind of like, I don't know why.
It hit hard.
It hit really hard because it just reminds you that like.
It really did start like in Kamino.
And it kind of shows that like, okay, Kaminoans aren't perfect, but the whole thing is kind of just a jumbled mess. But it really shows that they never, like, they kind of got screwed over too. Like, the whole freaking annihilation?
Their whole
entire planet? Because I don't think any of them ever wanted them to go to the Empire. Like, there was the whole thing with, like, Namasu and stuff in season 1, but it was just really good to see.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Okay.
We need to speed this up, dude. I think my phone's about to die.
We're halfway through.
Okay. Oh, that doesn't make it better.
Next is, like, really fast. Your stuff we've already talked about anyway. Okay. Next is, I have the situation under control. Hemlock is always trying to not show emotion. Why? That's when he's talking to Tarkin, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Because he's a freaking...
Like, he's on the brink of losing. He's, like,
He's a tantrum baby,
control.
bro. He's trying to, like, keep his tantrums in check.
I didn't snap later, so it didn't really do anything.
Yeah.
Why does Admiral Tarkin roll his R's? Stopping extra?
No, literally, King, what is that?
I didn't know
something like that. That was weird. Ugh.
Hemlock's voice acting is just top tier, bro. Deserves an award.
Dude, literally. The voice acting in this show was actually peak.
Cinema thinks. I need to stop saying that. Such an issue.
Fine.
Okay. Love that Rampart thought he was so clever. Even if he got the info, the Empire would have killed him anyway.
No, literally. Like, what were you even thinking? If you went and tried blackmailing the Empire,
they're like,
they would shoot you. Like, there's no. That's not how it works.
But he thought he ate. Rampart and Nala say dying, we win.
I love how he sees the bomb and just goes like,
he's like,
and just dies.
Nala say did eat with that. I'll give her that.
She did. Because I think it seriously just came down to, like, not only Omega, like, the whole... People were saying that she was trying to just save Omega. No, I think it really just came down to cloning in general. Like, she would rather die than let that get into their hands.
Yippee! This is so out of pocket. The next few are... What was I on? The operative with the Electro Staff's helmet is mad ugly.
What?
The operative whose weapon is the Electro Staff.
Oh, yeah? Yeah.
His helmet is mad ugly.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan. What is that?
I hated it. I was like, ew. Why do the vents always just pop off? Are they not screwed on?
I was wondering that. Like, when she's, like, calling through to see Hunter and Wrecker, she's like, I'm like, no.
Are they not, like, screwed on?
Like, if there's a few little inaccuracies. Like, the freaking, Juggernaut, like, how they, like, full and just drift as if it's not a huge tank. Like, what are you doing?
Whoop! I'm like,
sorry to bring back an old episode, but, like, what?
That is wild. Someone got impaled in Star Wars 2023. Holy moly.
That's crazy.
It shocked me because I haven't seen that. Well, I haven't seen that since Rebels. And like, they only showed it like once.
That's cray.
That's cray. Oh, this is when Hemlock comes in the room with Omega. Like after she tries to, is it like clone? He's talking about like clone loyalty or something. I can't remember. And he's like, "Thank you for proving my point." And I said, "Bro, shut up."
Oh wait, yeah, that part was actually really good.
It will always be Kamino and sick line, honestly.
Dude, for real.
She ate with that one. If she can eat with one thing, she does. Okay, Hemlock is so sadistic. Whenever anyone is in pain, bro was giggling.
Dude, when he's like torturing them, he's like, haha. I'm like, calm down. That's serious.
Bro is crazy. Bro is losing it. Okay, bro, no way one of the operatives had a visor like tech. I thought we were so cooked.
They knew what they were doing. I'm just gonna say that.
I was like, oh no. Hemlock handcuffing himself to Omega. Bro was desperate. You're coming with me.
Wait, that's actually kind of a bad idea. Like, well, I guess his whole thing was if he dies, then she dies with him. So
he had something going. Okay, Wrecker went through it this episode, man. Getting shot, thrown by an animal, jumping out a window, getting tortured, and getting shocked.
No, like, how is bro alive? Bro, like, I thought he was gonna die for sure.
I so thought he was gonna
die.
I was like, oh my gosh, bro's going through it. Okay, next we have...
What?
Next we have not Hemlock in his Gaston era.
Oh my gosh, that's what it reminded me of. That's crazy.
I saw him getting tipped over the edge.
That's crazy. Also, literally I had like 3 shots showing him falling, and I thought that was funny.
I love that. Also, his death like wasn't like anticlimactic like the rest of, like some of you said. Like I think it was perfect.
Frankly. Yeah, I liked it. It was good.
Okay. And then we have, of course, Hemlock has the stupidest ship. What a loser.
Wait, I didn't even see it.
It's lame looking.
Oh,
freaking loser. Shocker guy dying was anticlimactic. I could care less about him.
Shocker guy.
Who's the trooper?
Scorch?
Yeah. I just call him Shocker guy.
Dude, you're gonna get cooked for that.
Oh, I know.
Okay, I do want to talk about that. So
the fear in your voice was insane.
I haven't played. He's in the video games, right? And I believe he's in like some books or something.
Yeah. For clarification, I've only seen him in Bad Batch, so do not attack me, please.
I'm speaking on behalf because I've been in that situation with like Dark Disciple and like Thrawn books. On behalf of people who are a fan of like the stuff that he's in, I do feel bad because I feel like they put him in for fan service and then just literally killed him off. Like, that's really rude.
That's wild. But like, no other knowledge to the show, I was like, okay, bye.
No, I think the thing for me was you're like, couldn't care less about that guy. I was like, oh, okay.
Brutal.
Okay. Anyway, I feel like that was really weird for them to do, but whatever. Honestly, I felt like because people were like, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe they did that." And I was like, "Sorry, I'm still reeling over like the 15 other things that happened."
Yeah, sorry.
I was like, "Oh,
I'm focused on like
crazy.
20 other things." Wet Hair Hunter fans, I hope you're happy.
You got what you wanted.
Finally, after 3 tries. Crosshair resting his gun on Hunter's shoulder. Because he doesn't have a hand.
Okay.
Just like he used to do with Tech. Sorry. Sorry.
Well, this episode's long.
Mm-hmm.
As I expected.
Yeah. If I go over, you go over. Bro is losing it.
Dude, for real.
Bro finally snapped. Yeah.
If your friend jumped off a bridge, would you jump too?
No.
I don't know. That's what reminded me of.
No, I would not. Thinking about how he got so desperate at the end, he let emotion into his voice. It's my Roman Empire. He finally snapped so much that he let go of some control, and he finally let emotion into his voice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, peak cinema.
We should make merch and have that as our... That doesn't make sense. Oh well.
I can't. They're too close. I can't risk Omega. Them trusting Omega, I am unwell.
I love how there was just so much trust on, like, everything. Like, Omega had full trust in Crosshair and Hunter, and then, like, Hunter had full trust in Crosshair, and then also Crosshair. It was just, like, this whole thing, and it was really, really good.
Oh, it was so good.
I loved it.
Love Hunter and Crosshair shooting Hemlock like 7 times. Well deserved.
They went ballistic.
They made sure he was dead.
Oh, yeah. Like, I saw a thing, and it was like, what if they were literally just, like, battling to see who gets the last shot? And it's just like it's like, that's crazy.
Hunter nodding at her to go to Crosshair.
Aww. That was cute.
Crosshair and Omega hug, everyone. Then group hug. Because, like, I know I'm known for, like, loving Hunter and Omega, you know what I mean? Like, they're, like, up here. But, like, I still absolutely love Crosshair and Omega.
Well, I just, like, love hugs in general. Like,
hugs!
Please, like, just hugs.
Hugs!
Love hugs.
When they got to the shuttle, I was literally crying of relief. No one died, y'all.
Shooketh.
I was like, oh, final overhead shot of Tantus with Star Destroyer looming in peak cinema movies.
Oh, that was really good. I liked that.
That was pretty sick. Love Tarkin not caring at all and being like, oh darn, okay, send all the money to me now.
Bro only cares about one thing, and that is Project Stardust or the dust. Like, that's insane.
He's like, oh, okay, send over the funds. Space sushi with ... It's the shot when they're first on Pabu, and like it shows a shot of like space sushi.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, that's interesting.
Emery going to help Rex. Slay.
That was the...
I needed a breath.
Yeah, iconic.
A childhood is something we never had. Stop.
Oh, I love that whole interaction. I totally forgot about that. That was really good.
Peak. Darn it.
Omega is like one of the first. No, technically she's the first.
No.
She's the first clone that has like an actual like somewhat normal childhood.
That's crazy, bro.
Because Boba did not have a normal childhood.
Oh, no.
At all. Boba was actually just insane.
Bro's father died.
Did you see the thing where it's like the difference? Like I saw a thing and it was like really like the contrast between them. How Boba was raised with like no family, and so he turned out being like, you know, not the best.
Emo.
Meanwhile, Omega was raised with a family and she lived like a happy, full life.
Beautiful.
Hopefully.
And then we have Senator Chuchi mentioned.
Yes.
Queen. Okay. Oh, I forgot I did this. I said, okay, just talk about Hunter and Omega. Just ramble. I gave myself space.
That's funny.
I did earlier. I'm fine. Okay. Now we get to choose what we want to be. Clone Stans rise up.
So good. I love it so much. I love also how just Omega looks so relaxed. Like, I know for a fact all of them were just like
breathing like
so
sighs of relief.
Yeah, no, literally.
Ugh. Omega resting her head on Hunter. I've been waiting for this for years. Then we have Crosshair and Wrecker sitting with them. This ending is everything I could have wanted. Final frames show Hunter smiling and closing his eyes and lifting his head towards the sun. He's finally at peace and alive.
You're like, that's a bonus.
I didn't even notice that on my first when I first watched it, but this time he final frames and it shows that he literally just like.
Wouldn't that be so nice to just know that
you don't have to run anymore?
Oh, I can't even imagine. I've been on the run my whole life, so I'm just.
Okay, I haven't mentioned this to Macey. This is so embarrassing.
What? I'm scared.
Would love to mention that I thought at first that future Omega was Fee.
She has the same like pants and jacket kind of.
I thought it was Fee, and I was like, what is she doing here?
No, legit, she has like the same style. Like if you look at the pants and belt.
And then it showed up. I was like, oh.
I didn't even know who it was at first. I was like, what is going on? And I saw her face and was like, what?
There's a lot of all caps. The next one is just Gonky in all caps.
Gonky.
Next one is just Old Man Hunter in all caps.
Boomer. Boomer. So old.
Next we have Omega wearing Hunter's old bandana, ?
Was it his old one? I thought it was just a bandana.
Oh, I think it's his old one.
But it doesn't even have the same markings.
Oh, I don't care.
It was like a brighter red.
Oh.
Also,
me just like gaslighting myself.
But I did think it was cute how she had a bandana.
Hey, look.
Yes. Except yours is more peasant core.
Got me there.
Cottage core.
Okay. We have, of course, she joined the rebellion.
That was
Queen.
very fitting.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, even when she escapes from Tantus, you can see, like, all she cares about is helping the clones that are still there. Like, that was all that was on her mind.
She should have been, like, a fighter. Like, she got her childhood. She got to, like, grow up in, like, a peaceful place.
I think that was really, really, really nice how they did that. Like, yeah, you're right. She got to grow up.
And then she's like, I'm ready to fight again.
Yeah. That's cute.
Oh, yeah. You're our kid, Omega. You always will be. Put me in my grave.
I love that so much.
And then we have, he's sad to see her go, but he's so proud of her.
I'm unwell.
Stop it!
I'm unwell. Why are you going to remind me of all this stuff? Why is Lula literally just not even in the frame
she's
anymore?
sinking. No. We have...
Sorry. Anyway.
Then we have Hug parallels.
Oh, I loved it.
Her gloves are cool, by the way.
Oh, yeah. They're pretty sick. Sorry. I'm so, like, tired and so emotionally drained. I'm just trying to...
And then I wanted to see Future Crosshair and Record. Dang it.
I'm glad they didn't because they needed that Hunter and Omega moment for sure. Because, like I said, full circle moment. Full circle moment.
Full circle moment.
But I want to see that. I want to see the look
right.
Like, at least put some Google stock images on what they look like, please.
Or have, like, Hunter, like, walk back to them and then be, like, in the background.
That's true.
Okay, and then I'm gonna put text goggles. I can't anymore.
Oh, I love that so much.
I've seen fan art of people, like, drawing her wearing them.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Her, like, wearing her, like, feature fit and, like, having the goggles, like, resting on her head.
Is she gonna, like, fix the broken...
No, they show it's still broken.
Well, what if that cuts her eye?
Safety
first.
Safety
Miss
first.
Girl.
That is not OSHA certified. Let's see. Oh, the salute in all caps. That was so cute.
That was adorable.
Okay, we got 3 more. And then it just said, if you need us, we'll be there. Oh, deep breath.
I'm gonna lose my mind.
The theme. Okay, perfect ending of any Star Wars show.
Yeah.
They're so nice to us. Credit song? Like, the credit song is so good.
It's so good. No, and I feel like, again, it's like a bittersweet ending because it's bitter because you're saying goodbye to the show. But also, it's like, oh, it's
you
so
gotta have
good.
And then last one, number 86. Yeah, there were 86 of these.
Oh, we know.
Been counting. Frick. Give me 2
Hurry up.
seconds. All I said is gonna miss the batch. Really?
I'm gonna miss it so much. I'm gonna be rewatching this show like literally every day.
Absolutely. Oh, I should probably mention, I went from watching the finale, then I resumed rewatching season 2. I went to the solitary clone. The whiplash I got was insane.
Yeah, that's...
Dude, I'm gonna have to rewatch season 2 and watch the finale again.
And then you, like, know for, like, 100% 4 or 5 that he's gone.
And then rewatch season 3. I'm just kidding. I'll wait a little bit.
I'll rewatch it with you whenever you rewatch. Season 3's peak.
Mm-hmm.
This
This episode was long.
Yeah, we had a lot to say.
Yeah.
And it was a final, like, goodbye. We're still going to be doing Bad Batch episodes, of course. Like, we still do Rebels and Clone Wars stuff, but still.
We're not getting rid of them that soon.
Yeah. I think that's about it.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for listening. If you listened to this whole thing, that's crazy.
That's insane. I can imagine hearing me yap for an hour 30.
Yeah, we're, like, boring, to be honest. Anyways,
Alright, why do you guys find this entertaining?
Yeah, thanks so much for listening, and we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.